So it's so crazy how I do all these reviews and all the travel and blah, 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 when really perfume and fragrance and things like that are really like what I'm really into. So normally when I really like a fragrance, I like to really just hone in on that house in particular. So if I smell something and I like it, I'll probably be buying 2 or 3 fragrances from that house. So right now I'm wearing Kayali. It's Yum Pistachio Gelato. So this is a perfect size for people who are either on a budget or scared to purchase the whole bottle or don't really wear perfume often. This is like the middle. They have a large bottle, this bottle, and they also have a sample set. So I'm going to show you all a picture in the next slide of the sample set because I wore one of the fragrances in there the other day and I absolutely loved it. I think it was Juicy Apple, and I was like, that's a scent that I would never buy, but when I put that shit on, it was popping. So I really like that as a nice spring, summer scent, very sweet, very nice. So let me tell you about this. So I am not a fan of like eating pistachios, but I do like nuts, if that makes sense. So like this is filled with pistachio, hazelnut, whipped cream, cotton candy, and marshmallow. It smells like a crisp nut. So it definitely smells like pistachio, but it's like pistachio hazelnut, definitely. And then I'm getting a lot of whipped cream and marshmallow. Not so much cotton candy, but it's a sweet scent, but it's also kind of grown woman. It's not like, what's that sugar smell? The sugar smell everybody wears. It's not like Prada candy. It's not super overly sweet. It's just like a nice nutty scent with a little sweet. Very fall, spring. Very great for the spring. Very nice for the fall because it's just kind of warm. It's more warm than fresh. So this is the sampler that I'm talking about. I purchased it when I got the first initial order of Kayali, which is probably over a year ago. And it was a discovery set. So basically when Kayali came out, they had nothing was in stock. So I originally bought the discovery set and it had 4 bottles of this size. And I genuinely loved 3 out of 4, but I liked all of them. I think it came with Deja Vu, the vanilla, and then it was 2 other scents. I can't remember, but it's still on their site because it's still a discovery set that they sell. But when they first came out, Sephora would not have the fragrances, like the full fragrances, or they would only have like 2 or 3, and then they would be out of stock, or just, you weren't able to smell them. So when you make a blind buy, you don't want to be so impulsive. So I was like, you know what, yeah, I'm going to buy the discovery set. So this scent, even though I like it, this is not one I will be purchasing in the full bottle because it's just not necessary, but I like it. So the thing I love about this brand, for one, it's great for beginners and people who are already purchasing fragrances, but especially beginners because the price point is great. The size I just showed you, I believe, is like $28 or $35. And for one, it's good for if you buy fragrances for traveling. That's a great travel size option. They also sell sample options, like in the picture I showed you before this. But there is something for everyone's palate by Kayali. Like, they have stronger scents, they have lighter scents, they have fresh, floral, sweet. It's just something, they have something for everyone. So it's definitely a great option. Very, very budget friendly. The packaging is nice. Don't experience any leaking or like any type of like, it's not delicate. And the cherry one smells exactly like Lost Cherry. So like if you don't want to spend the big bucks for the Tom Ford Lost Cherry, their cherry scent is identical.